Today's video is sponsored by my self-haircut course.
It's your man Alex, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving myself a self-haircut using the faded culture haircut technique. And if you guys don't know, faded culture is probably one of the biggest up-and-coming barber YouTube channels. I remember like 6 months ago, they had like 150,000 subscribers, and today they're over 500,000. So they've been growing exponentially, and you guys should definitely check them out if you haven't already. So I've got my notes right here, got the different guidelines and fade techniques that faded culture uses, and I'm basing this entire self-haircut off of the video, the ASMR Barber Perfect Fade Easy Step by Step. I'll leave the thumbnail right here so you guys can go back and follow along with both of our videos. So I'm going to do everything that I can to follow along with their technique step by step, and hopefully the self haircut comes out great. Now enough talking, let's get right into this self haircut.
So to get started with the self haircut, it's actually quite interesting because faded culture, at least in this video that I watched, they pretty much go in sequential order using all of the guidelines first, and then after they put in all of the guidelines, then they go back and start to fade. So you guys can see here, I'm using the no guard lever closed, and then I'm using the no guard lever open, going up 1/2 inch from that previous guideline, followed by the number 1 lever open, going up 1/2 inch, and then it basically just continues on the list to the number 1.5 guard lever open, also going up 1/2 inch, followed by the number 2 guard lever open, 1/2 inch, number 3 guard lever open, 1/2 inch, and then in the video, number 4 guard lever open, 1/2 inch, but my hair is not really long enough, so I kind of skipped that step. So it's really interesting how they put in all the guidelines first, because I teach it kind of different. You know, I teach you guys put in the guideline and then fade that guideline right after, and then put in the next guideline after you fade the previous one. So I go guideline, fade, guideline, fade, guideline, fade, because honestly, I think it's way easier for self haircuts when you're cutting your own hair to do it like this, instead of putting in all the guidelines first and then going back to fade everything in afterwards. So I think it's interesting, but overall, I think it worked out pretty well still. But I do think for most beginners, it would be a little bit more challenging to find the hard lines and then knowing which lever position to use to knock out those hard lines afterwards.
Before we continue with the video, I want to thank today's sponsor, my self-haircut course. My goal with this course is to help you learn a lifelong skill set that will keep your money in your pocket and save you hours of your time every self-haircut by not having to drive to and from a barbershop and pay for an inflated price plus the tip. Take advantage of my self-haircut course, which provides you weekly one-on-one private coaching calls, live-streamed interactive self-haircut tutorials, a private community group chat, and over 60 high-quality videos on the Teachable platform. To start saving your time and money by learning how to cut your own hair, click on the first link in the description to start today. Thank you, Self-Haircut Course, for sponsoring this video.
So now moving forward, using the trimmer, I'm just going to be going in and removing all of that bulk by the bottom of my head to really make the fade come together and look honestly more like a fade. So then afterwards, I'm going to be lining up my hair using my trimmer again and just really edging up the lines and cleaning them up so they look a little bit more straight. Now following that, I'm going to be using my beard technique, 4 simple step. I made a video separately about this as well. It's a very quick and fast way to trim your beard and fade it into the haircut. And now using the thinning shears, I'm just going to be going in and blending a little bit by my part line to let the hair match with the sides and back. But all right, you guys, this is the final look for the faded culture clipper technique self haircut. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought, and don't forget to tag faded culture as well so they can check out the video and possibly react to it as well. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, click the links in the description down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace!